Namaskar everyone. Today I'm going to tell you something about what music is. Music is a universal language and everyone can relate to it. Let's take an interesting example. Ting 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 ting. Ting 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 ting. Sounds very Chinese. Sounds very classical. Sounds very Carnatic. Sounds very Western. Now what we found? We found four of very different musical experiences. Now you will ask me, is there any commonality in between it? In between these four musical pieces? Well, when you listen to it carefully, you will realize that the tune behind these four musical pieces is the same, exactly the same. But what is the difference? The difference is the way in which the tune is interpreted by the different culture. Let's take another example. Music is just like a food in nature. When you will take a rice and give to this rice to a Japanese person might come up with sushi. Sushi is a Japanese food. And when you give the same rice to the South Indian person, he might come up with a dosa. So the flavor and recipe changes according to the different culture. But what is the difference? The difference is rice. Similarly, music and its basic elements are universal throughout the globe. But what matters is interpretation, the way in which music is interpreted in different religions, and this gives the music a unique flavor. Now let me talk about the Indian classical music. You all might be very well aware about Bollywood music and pop music, but Indian classical music is a traditional and art music of India. The common man doesn't know very much about Indian classical music. They know a very little about Indian classical music. When we ask them what Indian classical music is, they generally say, is this but this akar or this or this tal system are the parts of aesthetics of Indian classical music. Do you know it? And Indian classical music is much beyond all this. So in my other videos, I will tell you something about, in brief, I will tell you about the concept of rag, concept of swaras, and we'll share some rag, bandesh notations and the tans of those ragas. So till then, namaskar everyone.